Hey guys, it's Carrie. I'm out in the greenhouse trying to make sure my plants don't freeze. I don't think it's going to happen. And sorry, my husband will say, why did you make a video with your hair up? This is what you get today when you've been out in the snow. So I'm in the greenhouse and I'm going to turn you around so that you can see what's going on in the greenhouse. So all my plants are doing really, really well. I've just been so pleased with them. They're taking the cooler temperatures really well. You can see my lithops. All the cactus and the succulents are just doing great. No problems with them at all. Everything is growing, blooming. Look at my pumpkin there that I did. I can't believe this one has just done so well. Look how much it has grown. I thought it would die. Honestly, I did. I just didn't think it would do well, but it's beautiful. So everything is looking good. And I've saved all of my plants that were out in pots, like my petunias and my geraniums. So I saved cuttings, rooted them, and I'm just growing them. And then as we near spring again, I'll keep doing cuttings and just keep them going until we hit the spring. So you can see the geraniums are all still blooming and putting on a lot of new blooms. Look at my poinsettias. Isn't it gorgeous? Now I trimmed this. I didn't do anything to make it bloom. It's just where the days got a lot shorter and it was darker. They just did well. I didn't have to do anything to force them to bloom. I just trimmed it well, took off all the old bracts, and watered and fertilized, and it just did all it needed to do on its own. And look at all the babies. And those are just from leaves dropping, and it's gotten so tall. My dichondra silver falls. It gets dead spots this time of year, and I've got to give it a haircut, but right now I'm just going to let it go. And then I've got my hanging basket. Then my string of pearls is still doing great. I've had some aphids and some mealybugs, but kind of taking care of that. So what I really wanted to show you was my Thanksgiving cactus. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Bold colors. And then here's the other one that's just starting to open. I worried about these so much. I did put them into new pots, took them out of the little small ones that came in. I think I gave $1 for this one. And then the other one I gave like $3. So I've had it for 2 years. And then the other one that's just starting to bloom I've had for a year. But they're just doing so good. Schlumbergeria. Okay, so I don't want to finish showing you my table. I've had 2 boxes from Mountain Crest Gardens, my monthly subscription. I just haven't done an opening video. And then these were from the last video I did of the new echeverias that I've gotten. What I wanted to talk about was heating the greenhouse. Now we're like most people in the United States right now, we're really going into some really cold weather. So I supplement the heat out in the greenhouse with this cylinder of propane. So we have a propane heater. Try not to go slow and make you dizzy. So I have this heater that kicks on when it's 38 degrees, and then I keep a fan going for circulation 100% of the time. So the fan kicks on at 38. Well, we're going to be down to 24 tonight, and that means that propane running full blast all night long. So when it's that cold and we know we're going to be using a lot of propane, we go ahead and light this and we just let it burn until it runs out. So this costs maybe $14 to $16 to fill up. And you can see I've got plants sitting everywhere. And these are succulents that I took out. See there on the floor? These are all succulents I took out of my fountain. But this one is about empty, and I'm going to let it burn until tonight, and then I'll switch over to a new tank. And with the new tank, usually we get at least 3 nights out of a tank That's running from about 8 o'clock at night until about 8 the next morning, so about 12 hours. And so I get 36 hours. So I'm going to let this one run out. I'll come out here and check it maybe around 10 o'clock, and I'll start the new tank. But that will keep it from ever getting down to freezing in here. And then if the tank was to run out and the propane heater would kick on, the overhead heater, and then it would still protect us from getting down too cold. And you can see it's about 44 degrees in here right now. And usually the little propane tank will get it up to about 53 degrees, but when it's going to be as cold as it is right now, outside down in the 20s, and I'm blowing smoke in here right now, but when it gets down that low, you know, it will just protect it from freezing. It will stay probably around 40. So that's all I'm trying to do, is just keep it from freezing, staying up to about usually around 38. But everything is looking good. I just want to protect them. Don't want anything to happen to my plants. I'm going to show you another. I've got a lot of them that has put on the new growth and blooms. And look here. Isn't that pretty? My gibiflora or grandifloras, they just do so good. And I also wanted to show you, let me find them here, my aeonium kiwis. If y'all remember, this was a crested aeonium, and it hasn't ever looked real good, but look at this big new bloom, big new, there's another one, flower that it has put on. It's not a flower, it's just a new plant. But oh, they just look so pretty. This is a crested. Variegated. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this quick update. I just wanted to show you what's going on here, and I have not done a video in it's going on 2 weeks, so I just wanted to catch you up, get out here and do a quick one. I would rather do these live ones now than trying to get all the editing done. So I hope you're having a good week. I hope you get to see a little bit of snow, but it doesn't put you in danger. And then we'll be back and another video that we're going to be doing on planting in this big container all of the plants that we took out of the fountain. All of them won't fit in here, but we'll get a lot of them. So have a great evening. Be safe. And this was another one I wanted to show you. This is my other aeonium that had not done so well, but it's growing time now. It's out of hibernation, and it is doing great. So pretty. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate all my subscribers, and I hope you'll keep visiting Garden Rudiments, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.